And good morning, sir, and thank you very much for your time. Just an overriding question first. I mean, the UK, would they target South Africa really nowadays when we know that in South Africa currently as well, we're facing shortage of skills?
Morning, and thank you for having me on your studio. Yeah, indeed, there's a serious shortage of skilled nurses in the UK. We have learned that the authorities there in the UK had instructed the CEOs of hospitals to come down to South Africa in particular, to come and recruit vigorously, because they are in dire need to advance and to roll out their NHI, which is equivalent to our NHI in South Africa. And what we've also learned is that the nurses in the UK are not eager anymore to do nursing. And the reason for them to come to a country like South Africa is because of the high-skilled nurses we are having. And our nurses are highly skilled, and they'll be needed a lot to carry out and to assist them to roll out the NHI in the UK.
Now, that
I must just indicate that...
Continue.
I must just indicate that prior to 2007, there was a massive exodus of nurses who've gone to the UK, Saudi Arabia, and the likes, and so. But when the government introduced the OSD, Occupational Specific Dispensation, in 2007, 6 months down the line, almost 12,000 nurses reported back into the country. And subsequent to that, the applications to go overseas had dropped drastically by almost 80%.
Okay, now, Mr. Lekhwati, do you think that occupation-specific dispensation should come back?
We are calling on the department and government to revisit the OSD, because the last time it was supposed to be reviewed 7 years ago, and to date the department is dragging its feet to address this issue of the revisiting of the OSD. And it is our belief as the Democratic Nursing Organization of South Africa that that is a vehicle to retain nurses in the country.
Okay, so you are looking for a comprehensive staff retention plan from the Department of Health, and that is your call. Have you been engaging with the department on this call, and what have they said, if you have been speaking to them?
This item has been on the agenda of the bargaining councils in the provinces and nationally. And as I've said earlier on, the department is dragging its feet to come to the party. And we are engaging with them, and we will not stop engaging them, because we are not very happy that our nurses have to leave the country, because that will be purported to be not being patriotic. And if there's any person in this case who's not patriotic, it will be the Department of Health. And we want to emphasize that now that the NHI is on the doorstep, it's in the presidency, the President of the Republic of South Africa, Comrade Ramaphosa, will have to really focus on this matter to address, because without the quality of nurses which we are going to lose, and we are going to lose, that I must say, this is not April's Fool. It is it's a reality. We're going to lose them because they are so despondent. They want better working conditions. The salaries are not appetizing. So they will live in drafts. And all what we are saying, our patients are going to be on the receiving end. And this will be a very bad day for health in this country.
Okay, I think we're going to have to touch base with the Department of Health, because you're making a claim there that their behavior is dragging their feet on your plea for your retention plan for some time now in the Bargaining Council, and that behavior is tantamount to not being patriotic. Thank you very much, Ntate Lekwati. We've had the plea here on Morning News Today. We'll try and get hold of the Department of Health to hear their view on this.